and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Friday, they go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
Here are the five for the Lakers. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for Detroit, you know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. But that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Larson, right with a screen on Jordan. Pass to Wright. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Wright.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Jordan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Tony passes to Cardinal, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Pistons basketball.
And we're about a minute into the first. Uses the glass on the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now Jordan. Rose outside. Back to Jordan. Out to the wing. Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jordan from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Rose with it. The three. The Lakers with another miss. Here's Larson. Guarded by Rose. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Tony. He had 37 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Lakers, third.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Hendricks. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Larson. From the high post. Tony with a rebound.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Rose. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Larson. They set the pick. To the wing on the left. Shot is up. And again, no good by Detroit.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Tony passes to Rose. Here's Hendricks. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pistons trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. They set a pick. Here he goes. Larson with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now here's Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Throw's good. Jordan. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Larson, covered by Jordan from the low block. To the right side, 6 on the shot clock. 19-footer, good on the jump shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Cardinal. Still no points. Pass to Hendricks. From 11 feet away. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Pistons trailing. Here's Larson. Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, it's Detroit.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, If you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Cardinal. Now here's Jordan. Drops in the three. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
For three, and the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sharp, he's checked in for the Pistons. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Pistons, number 9, Louis Sharp.
Detroit on D. Rose, the pass to Jordan. Here's Hendricks. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
The Lakers get the basketball.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jordan with it. 7 points in the game. Tony connects from downtown. Tony's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Sharp. Pass to right. From downtown. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And it's rejected. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tony.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
First free throw is good. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Here's Cardinal, coming off a 12-point game.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to right. Here's Larson from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. Rose against Sharp. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Now here's Rose. Jordan, the pass to Rose. And a miss there on the triple.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Lakers.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Tries the 9-footer. Hendricks, no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Now the Lakers moving it up. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Neely, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Garcia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Miles. 8 points in his last timeout. Over to the wing. Pass to Hendricks. Over Sharp. Hendricks, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Larson. No luck on that one. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Pass to Flores. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Outside Sharp. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Hendricks. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Picked it out of midair. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Detroit shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting one.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Miles. No points yet. Larson with a rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The three. Fires hitting the triple. Larson's got his third bucket of the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8 points now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Three-pointer sharp. The shot no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Tony. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. It's good. Tony's got 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pistons trail by 3. And for Los Angeles, here's Garcia. Pass to Harrington. To the paint. It's stolen. Miles, the pass to Tony. From 8 feet away. Misses in close. Outside Sharp. Inside. Here's Harrington. From behind the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Tony. Give him 8. Takes one from 10 feet. He can't get that one to fall. Well, Detroit's shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Miles. There's a screen. Here's Tony. And he drains the turnaround J. Tony's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Harrington, pass to Neely. Here's Garcia. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The baseline J. No good, off the front rim. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Sharp for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Tony. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Tony's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Ooh, poked away. Here's Harrington. No made baskets yet. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Miles. Here's Tony. He's got 12. Lots of room. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Cardinal pulls it in. Cardinal's got his 5th rebound in this one. The floater. Let's go with a 3. Harrington with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Neely. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. 3-pointer. Shot is good by Harrington. Harrington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Cardinal. Now Jordan. He's got 7. Fires from deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Neely. No points yet. Fades away. Garcia, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Tony. 14 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Rose has checked in for Los Angeles.
For the Lakers. Hendricks shooting 1.
Free throw, no good. Cardinal, the pass to Rose. They shoot again! And it's Cardinal missing. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Larson. Down low. Here's Wright, and he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Tony. Knocked loose. Jordan up top. To the middle. Here's Cardinal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Cardinal taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Pistons trail by 5. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Lakers, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Guarded by Rose. Here's Larson. Give him 8 points now. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Detroit, foul. First personal foul. Team 4.
Back to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. From deep, Jordan. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Pistons trail by 5. Fires the 3. No good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Rose. And the shot falls short that time. For Detroit, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 6.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Oh, he tries a 3. Out left to the wing. Here's the pick. Jordan, the pass to Cardinal. Blocked! Pass to Larson. Guarded by Rose. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Hendricks. That one falls. Hendricks has got 4 points this quarter. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Larson. Give him 8 points now. The shot from 20 feet out, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Well, Los Angeles shooting just around 41% in the second. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Rose. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Now here's Rose. Blocked! Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 11, Miles.
Here's Hendricks, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Right outside. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 11. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Jordan. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Cardinal with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 1.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Guarded by Rose. Right outside. Again, the Pistons score.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
1:07 left in the second. Jordan, the pass to Rose. Back to Jordan. Pass to Miles. Uncovered. The rebound by Detroit. Picked his pocket. Right wing. Here's Hendricks. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hendricks has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Wright. Here's Larson. Clock at 6. The three. Not going to go that time. Oh, at the buzzer. He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard, that's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close, and if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And for Los Angeles. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. Now Wright. And Jordan comes to help. Here's Larson. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Tony. Here's Cardinal. Right with the board. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Detroit making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 9, Louis Sharp.
Pistons trail by 4. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
Lakers, 5. Jordan, second personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
No good on the free throw. He does not get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Hendricks. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Here's Tony. Offline with a 3.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Both free throws good from Sharp. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Tony. Here's Cardinal. Here's Hendricks. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Jordan. Larson with a rebound. Larson's got 4 rebounds now.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Three-pointer Sharp. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 3-point Pistons lead.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Jordan. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jordan's got 12.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Sharp. Here's Larson. Right on the right side. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Larson, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Hendricks, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Jordan. Here's Tony. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. No good from outside. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Jordan. Here's Tony. He's got 16. Takes a 3. Rebound Detroit. Wright's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Larson. Puts up a 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Lakers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Hendricks. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing. To the inside. Pass to Larson. Sharp with it. Now Wright. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Cardinal, pounded by Wright. Here's Tony. He's off on the layup.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
To the middle. Wright with the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Jordan. He's got 12. A moment here for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for the Pistons provided some information. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Pass to Cardinal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Right outside. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lakers trail by 5. Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Pass to Hendricks. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Wright. Here's Larson. Fires the 3. Tony with a rebound. Down low. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Tony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out left to the wing. For the lead. They grab their own miss. Jordan. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Jordan's got 14.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. And there's a 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Pistons making a switch here. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Sharp. 11 points in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for 2, Sharp.
That free throw good from Sharp. The Lakers making a switch here. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Pass to Miles. Here's Hendricks for the lead. He buries it from 3. Hendricks has got 9.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Sharp with it. 12 points for him. Here's Garcia. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Neely from deep. Knocks down the triple. Neely's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Miles. No points so far. And here's Jordan. Pass to Hendricks for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 2. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Now Wright. Outside Sharp. Lets it fly. And the jumper is on the mark. 14 points for him. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Jordan. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
2 minutes.
Here's Neely. There's the triple. Cardinal pulls it in. Cardinals got 15 rebounds here tonight. 1:44 left in the third. Pass to Jordan. Here's Cardinal, hounded by Wright. It's blocked. Outside Sharp. Here's Neely. Here's Garcia. Wright on the right side. Tries the 9-footer. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
On the floor.
A minute 15 left in the third. Shot is good by Neely.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Flores has got his first points of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside Sharp. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. Beyond the arc. Here's Flores. And he banks in the layup. Flores has gotten 4 this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Sharp. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garcia. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Los Angeles up 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Harrington, the pass to Hammonds. To the paint. And he gets it to go. Hammonds has gotten his first bucket of the night. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And for the Lakers, here's Tony. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Sharp. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Garcia. Here's Harrington. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Neely. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Tony. Out to the right wing. He shoots a 3. And Neely pulls it down. The Pistons leading. Outside Sharp. From behind the arc. Miles with a rebound. And the Lakers shooting just 42% so far in the game. shoots a fadeaway. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Outside Sharp.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul, and he's gone.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hendricks is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 15, Lonnie.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Harrington. Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Sharp grabs the miss. Detroit leading by 4. To the right side. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Hendricks. They still need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To the middle. Here's Hammonds. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hammonds has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Lakers trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Flores. And it's good for 2.
Assistant, Hendricks.
So it's Detroit now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Sharp. To the left wing. Here's Neely. Releases. Nice open look, but it's no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
To the inside, Flores. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Harrington. Here's Hammonds. Sharp with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garcia. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Down low. Here's Flores. No good. That would have tied it. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
15 seconds. At the line for your Pistons. Sharp, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Both free throws good from Sharp. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Flores. Here's Hendricks. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wright's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the wing, right side. And again, no good by Detroit. Lakers trail by 4. Here's the 3. The Lakers with another miss. Covered by Jordan. That one goes in.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. With some arc. Here's Hendricks. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
There's a screen. Knocked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Hendricks. Jordan with it. Inside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Over to the wing. Outside Sharp. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And it's Detroit with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. The 3. And he nails that one right through the heart.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
So both teams making some changes here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Cardinal. Soft touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Off target from outside.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
To the left side wing. Pass to Hendricks. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Larson. Right outside. Here's Larson. And here's Wright from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Pass to Hendricks. Larson with a rebound. Larson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And here's Jordan. Pass to Hendricks. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Hendricks at the line for 2.
That one's off. Good on the second one.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Pass to right. And he lobs it up.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Now Jordan to the paint. Cardinal. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 21.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Jordan. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Pass to Larson. Now here's Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Ricky Rose. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Pistons. Justice. 1 shot.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Hendricks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hendricks has got 17 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. No good there. Good D by Rose. And Rose has got the ball here for Los Angeles. To the middle. Intercepted. And it's stolen by Rose. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's just a 2-point Pistons lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2. Justice.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a two-possession game.
Third personal foul, Team South. At the line for the Lakers, Hendricks, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Good D by Rose. Now Los Angeles with it, trailing by 2. Here's Jordan. Money. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. "36 seconds left in the 4th. Guarded by Rose. Down low. Here's Wright. Count it!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
"19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Hendricks. To take the lead. And he drills the triple!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Hendricks, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.